I'm sitting down with five-time Grammy award-winning bassist Victor Wooten. He's going to be playing at the Cape Town International Jazz Festival. And Victor, I have to say, it's an honor and a pleasure to meet you in person.
My pleasure. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate it.
Now, it's your first time in South Africa?
No.
No, it's the first time in Cape Town, sorry.
Correct.
Your first time in Cape Town. What are your thoughts of what are your thoughts of the city so far?
It's just been fun. I mean, it was a long trip to get here, but as soon as we got to the hotel, I saw friends, musicians, people that we only get to see each other on tour.
Yeah.
So and the staff. So I've just been made to feel so welcome. Beautiful seeing the mountain outside my window. It's been a good time so far.
Yeah, you said you just came in from Nashville and you're going to be playing our huge jazz festival. It always amazes me every year when I come to the festival what a world-class festival it is. It really brings in musicians from all corners of the world.
All over.
And we celebrate jazz music. Tell me about your passion and journey with jazz.
Sure. I love music as a whole. And it seems like just about every musician who wants to progress ends up finding their way into jazz, because jazz is such a high level music. It's so free and expressive, and so to get to play it at these festivals and to be considered a jazz musician, to me, is an honor.
Now, you're a five-time Grammy award-winning bassist. I introduced you as that, and I'm sure you hear it all the time. People bring it up. What does it feel like to be a musician with so many accolades to your name?
It is amazing, because that means that other people appreciate what you do. I'd be doing what I do anyway. I love to play music. I love the bass. I love to support other musicians. So I'd be doing it anyway, but when people show their appreciation through awards and things like that, it makes it that much more special.
When it comes to the world stage, do you think jazz music gets enough attention?
Well, yes and no, because there are a lot of jazz festivals around the world, but a lot of the times the jazz festivals have to supplement the jazz with some non-jazz artists. Like, some people may not even consider me a jazz artist, even though most of what I play is instrumental music. But sometimes the festivals still have to be supplemented to make the people come out. So I say yes and no. But jazz is a broad style of music. You know, I think for me, bands like Earth, Wind and Fire can be included in jazz. You know, because the music that I grew up on in the 60s and 70s, even the pop music had a jazz flavor to it. Some of the things that Stevie Wonder would write, or Earth, Wind and Fire, and bands like that. So I guess the answer to it, is yes and no. I think it's appreciated, but can we always do more and appreciate it more? Of course.
I think a lot of Cape Townians and South Africans who are going to be at the festival, this might be the first time that they've seen you play. What can we expect from your set?
Yeah, well, a lot of fun. I always, say that you'll be able to tell that we're on stage having fun. And this may sound egotistical, but you can always tell that the musicians that I'm fortunate enough to play with are at a high level. We know what we're doing.
That's not egotistical, it's just the truth.
It is the truth. We know what we're doing, but we make it fun. We pay attention to our audience to make sure they're having a good time. I do believe that sometimes us jazz musicians, we just get on stage and play our music. It's high level, and if you don't get it, it's your fault. But I like to make sure that the audience is getting it, and appreciating it. So we may change our set list on the spot, because, it's the audience that gives us a career. I don't get these awards without an audience. I don't have a career without an audience. So I don't disrespect them by acting like they're not there. I pay attention. So I think the audience will feel included in our show. They will, again, know that we're having fun. We're doing it seriously. We're high level. Lots of improvisation. And I guarantee that they'll see something they've never seen before.